Morning, my friends. I'm going to speak to you a little more formally in the scientific session. So today I'm just going to talk with you as a room of friends because we're friends here. I want to first thank Louis and Jennifer. This really takes an enormous amount of their time to organize all of this. We start meetings for this conference the week after this conference ends. And so it takes a year for us to put together this kind of a schedule to get really top-notch scientists and clinicians get on their schedule. And so could we please give them another round of applause? We're really so grateful. I want to welcome you to Salt Lake City. We've had a lot of weather, and so we hope that you were able to get, we're glad everyone was able to get here safely, and we're so sorry if you're on the live stream and you weren't able to get here. But today we have over 200 patients registered for the conference, and tomorrow we'll be joined by an additional, a little more, about 275 professionals. Some are here today, and we'll be working with you today through the sessions, but there will be a lot more here tomorrow, and so we're so grateful. I want to welcome all of the patients who are joining us on the live stream. We know that many of you wanted to be here with us, and we just want you to know that you are not forgotten, that we are thinking about you. And please, the patients or even the professionals who are on the live stream can ask questions on the live stream and during the sessions, and we will try to answer those as we can. So we appreciate that. You've come from all over the U.S. As Jennifer said, we have about representation from 40 states and 19 countries here. Those of you who received a PCORI scholarship, could you raise your hand? Okay, it's wonderful. So 27 in the U.S. and 3 international patients were able to come because of the PCORI scholarship, and we are so grateful. But these grants, these government grants, are so laborious to administrate and so difficult to get. I just really want to acknowledge those who helped us do that. And so when we started this program, Lauren Rosati and Judith, and I don't know if Judith is here or Lauren, there's Judith back there, a volunteer. Donna Mayer, and I don't know if Donna's in the room, and Kathy Wagner. And these 4 have worked every year. We have to be new, we have to be innovative, we have to be succinct, we have to be on our game to get these grants. We're competing against thousands and thousands of others who want these grants too. So if you see them, would you please thank them? This has really been such a blessing for us to have the patients be able to come. I want to, I'm trying not to use my glasses, so I made it really big. I know, I'm just gonna have to put them on, even though it's like size 24 font. Okay, so this is the Foundation's 6th annual conference. The conference has grown every year, which means the expense of holding the conference grows every year. You might have noticed that we're a small foundation. Much of our funding comes from you, your friends, and your families. And fundraisers you do and pocket change you send in, we're so grateful for your support. We take our stewardship of those funds very seriously, and we want to direct every penny that we can into research that will directly impact the treatment options that you have available. We also realize that many of you are battling financially toxic situations, and so we're cognizant of that, and we want to make sure that attending the conference does not add to those burdens. This year is unique because the conference has been completely funded by our sponsors. I could never have dreamed that this would even be possible, even 3 years ago. So I'm going to read the list of the sponsors this year, and as I read each company's name, if you are in the audience and I call out your company, would you please stand, because I want the patients to be able to see who has made it possible for them to be here. So, Insight. Okay, and right there. Okay, thank you. Thank you. They are our main sponsor. And then our Oak Level sponsors are, and just please stand, Debiopharm, EMD Serrano, Halozyme, QED Therapeutics, and Taiho Oncology. Thank you. Okay, next we have Agios, Aslan, Basilia Pharmaceuticals, Merck, and Munda Pharma. Okay, next is Bayer, Bristol Myers Squibb, Caris, Daiichi Sankyo, Foundation Medicine, Fujifilm, Leap Therapeutics, Lexicon, Nucana, PCI Biotech, Pieris, Red Hill Pharma, Zymeworks. Okay. Thank you. Good. Then we have Beijing, Klus Pharma, Shepherd, Surtec, Trisalis Life Science. Thank you. And then we want to share, we want to thank a couple of individuals, Patty Rytok and Vasilos Safos, who both did, if you would stand if you're here, who both, thank you, who both gave so that additional patients could be here as well. So thank you so much for your sponsorship. If you would please thank them. This is what makes this possible, and we really are so grateful. So today is the patient-centered day of the conference. Everything that you hear is going to be focused on helping you better understand and navigate your treatment pathway. We hope you'll take full advantage of the unique circumstances of the day. You'll be able to ask questions and interact with the professionals and with other patients. We hope you'll find patients who have the same mutations you have or have had the same procedures that you have, that you will find comfort in knowing that there are others in a similar pathway to you. If you can't find people that you need to talk to or people that your other patients, please ask us. Any of the volunteers have green lanyards, and they will help you find anyone that you're looking for. On Thursday and Friday, you're going to be surrounded by many of the world's foremost experts. While today is focused on helping you understand the landscape and the options available to you, Thursday and Friday's presentations will not be focused specifically so that you can understand. So don't be frustrated, and understand that even some of the medical doctors are not going to understand some of the scientific presentations. You are welcome to ask questions in any of the sessions as patients. We just ask you to please not ask personal questions about your own personal treatment, because the doctors can't answer those questions. They just don't know the background and all of those things. So if you can ask patients ask questions that are a little more broad, that will help the entire community, that would be much appreciated. These professionals are here, eager to learn from each other. They're working to form collaborations to move the research forward, and the reason that they want to be here is because they're invested. This is their life's work, is finding solutions for you, and that's why they're here. It's also another great opportunity for you here will be to engage with very experienced patient advocates. Melinda heads up our patient advocacy. Is Melinda here? Where is Melinda? I think she's probably in another meeting. Okay. Melinda heads up our patient advocacy. Mary Ott is here. Is Mary here? Mary heads up the discussion boards. Mary is a research specialist. There's Mary, right over there. And there's amazing deep knowledge on the discussion boards, and she can help you find anything that you need. She's a wealth of information. Kate Telak is going to absolutely blow you away with the presentation she's going to do to help you understand clinical trials today. She's an amazing advocate, and she serves on the nursing advisory board as well. So there are many long-term survivors here. There are patients that have been on multiple clinical trials and are doing well. They are all here to help you. We're all part of this community. Please use this time to get to know each other and to make connections that will assist you. I know some of you are here for the first time. You may be experiencing some anxiety and fear. You might feel like your life is completely out of control. And I can't take those feelings away, and I probably cannot allay all of your anxieties. But I want you to know that while this is a community that none of us want to be a part of, this is a community that is born out of pure love. We are here to love and lift and bless your lives. And that extends out to the clinicians, to the researchers, to the regulators, to the pharmaceutical companies that are here. We are all working together as a community to help you. There is much to hope for. There are many, many things coming. I really want to thank all of the volunteers, and I really want to thank all of the patients who so lovingly reach out and help each other. This is inspiring to me to watch you online, here at the conference. I know that it's difficult when you're in your own treatment circumstance to reach out and help others. Bless you for what you are doing. I wanted to just tell you a couple of things that are happening, that you're going to see presentations and that are positive. And one is that Dr. Schroff will be here, Rashna Schroff. We have our first phase 3 in cholangiocarcinoma, our first phase 3 trial. We're moving along. This is a great thing for this community. We have, I'm going to give you a presentation a little later today on our Mutations Matter initiative. And we have a patients that are on a phase 1 clinical trial of CDKN2AB loss. Now, just a few months ago, when we prepared this presentation on Mutations Matter, there was nothing for that mutation. And the same with BRAF. You're going to see a brand new presentation that wowed us all at GI ASCO. This was not a mutation that anything was available for a few months ago. So what I'm trying to tell you is you're in the right place. This is the right time. All of these things are coming together in an amazing way, and we're going to move things forward. We're all committed to getting more options for you, and we're going to do that. There are just a couple things that we're going to ask you to do while you're here that will help us. One is there are going to be some surveys, and if you would kindly, if you are patients, fill out those surveys. They help the clinicians do their work better. They help the pharmaceutical companies and the researchers know what they need to focus on, and they help us know where the gaps are, how we can educate you better, what you need to know, and what you do know, what you don't know, how we can help. That's our job, is to help you understand. So there are lots of other areas. There's a patient registry. Barbara DuPont, right here. Barbara, would you stand up? Barbara has been coordinating the patient registry for 5 years. So, thank you. That's critical information. The Biliary Emergency Information Card. There is a station out where you can go out and volunteers will help you print out a biliary emergency information card. If you don't know what that is, you need to. If you've had a stent or you've had any work done, you can be at risk for something called ascending cholangitis infection, and it's very serious. And you can take the biliary emergency information card, put your information and print it out, and you can, if you have to go to the emergency room or anything happens, if you are feeling unwell in any way, there's some information. Our medical advisory board has put together very specific instructions that you can give at the emergency room or anywhere you go. This will save your life. This will help you. These are things we put together to help you. So that can be done outside as well. If you want to fundraise, you can talk to Kathy Wagner. She has a lot of options for you. If you want to run a marathon or a 5K, or you want to do a walk, if you want to be involved in that, Meredith is one of our volunteers, and she will help you with that. If you would like to be a research advocate, we had an amazing meeting with Elda Rayleigh. Is Elda here? Do I see Elda anywhere? I don't know if she's here yet. Elda is one of the most experienced patient advocates. She has 20 years of experience in advocacy. Before advocacy was even possible, before patients were ever allowed to be in these scientific meetings, Elda was there doing this, and she came and trained a group of 20 patient advocates. Your voice, what you have to say, your experience matters. It matters to the clinicians, it matters to the researchers, it matters to the regulatory bodies, it matters to the pharmaceutical companies. You matter. And you're being invited to participate, and we hope you will take advantage of some of these opportunities if you have interest. Patty Maxon is here. She runs Cholangio This is a mentoring program for you where we can connect patients to patients and caregivers to caregivers. If you are struggling and you need some help, you need someone to listen, someone to talk to, please go through Cholangio Connect and let us help you connect with someone who can help you. I appreciate Louis and Jennifer both talking about collaboration. That has been the hallmark of the foundation. We could never do this without all of you and without all of the other participating parties. We are so grateful to have you here again, and I hope, I can't meet you probably all individually, I hope I can, but please just come up and give me a hug. I'm a hugger. Please just come up, introduce yourself, and forgive me if I don't remember you. But I'm so pleased to be here, and I'm so glad that you were able to be here with us. I want to just give a couple of housekeeping items. Donna did not put this in 24-point font. Okay. So all of our meals and events are held in the Salt Palace this year. So this space. Lunch is just right next door where you had breakfast. All the meals will be right there. There's a coat check available in room 254C, but it's always cold in medical conferences. So they keep the temperature for the suits. So the ladies are all freezing. So men, you hang your coats there, and the ladies will all look for blankets. Please send a reminder to your friends and family about today's live broadcast so that they can participate as well if they are interested in knowing your journey, or if any of the patients who aren't here, please remind them that the live cast is on. There are updated agendas on your table. You probably know we've had some weather and some different things, so every day there will be an updated agenda. If there have been any changes, it'll be on your table. And then I also want to let you know there are power on the tables that are on the outsides, and then there's several charging stations. I hope the patients all know there's a patient lounge where there's live streaming in there of the conference, so you'll be able to watch the whole conference in chairs that are more comfortable if you would like something more comfortable, or if you just prefer to be there. Again, we just want to thank you.